Good morning, everyone. As Representative Fritz said, we did get winter. It is here, but on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank everybody for coming out this morning and not letting that winter deter you from getting here, right? We are always happy to celebrate new businesses, but as I always say, we are also happy to celebrate new services. Expansions, additions, all of those things. We are fortunate, and I know that I have said it many times, and Mayor has said it many times publicly, that we have such great health care available to us here in Rochelle. So for a small community, we are very proud and very happy. For some of you who don't know, working at Rochelle Hospital used to be that was my first big girl job after college. So it always holds a special place in my heart here. But for our hospital to not only provide so many services, but the services they provide to be so responsive and reactive to what the community needs, mental health, behavior, those are all services that are much more in the forefront. They're not kept behind closed doors and all of those things anymore. And so we're really happy for you guys to do this, to have the expansion and to be able to offer more services locally here in the community. So for that, congratulations. It's a beautiful space. And now we are going to have the mayor speak.
Thank you, Tricia. First off, I want to say thanks to the Chamber for coordinating. It's always great when we have a good turnout and show of support for our local businesses and services. But today is a very proud and meaningful day for the city of Rochelle. We're here not just to celebrate a new service, we're celebrating a commitment. And that commitment is for the health and well-being of every citizen within the area of Rochelle, Illinois. This is just amazing. And I want to say thank you on behalf of the city, to the board, to the staff, everyone that worked tirelessly to put this together and see this come to fruition. As you know, the mental and behavioral health is equally as important as physical health. And I'm so happy to see that we here in Rochelle have a hospital and a board that has the same belief, and they push towards making these things happen. So with that, thank you very much on behalf of the city of Rochelle.
So we're going to hear from a couple people here at RCH, and they both love to speak publicly. So Karen Tracey first.
Thank you. I'm Karen Tracey, the CEO of the hospital, and certainly providing quality healthcare services here is of utmost importance to us. Kind of in way of background, we obviously have always had a relationship with providers in the community related to our behavioral health services, but we realized as a community hospital that it would really be helpful if we could in some way enhance those services and make them available on a broader level here at the hospital. So I have to tell you that this is not something that just happened overnight, and Mayor, you and I talked about this for quite a long time before we were able to bring it to fruition. I need to give a little bit of accolades to my staff who actually have done the work. So Rhonda Marks, the Chief Nursing Officer, and then Tracy Busby. Donna is our therapist, so we'll let them kind of expand on what kind of services we provide. But what's really important about this service here in the community is that it didn't just happen overnight. So these two individuals did a lot of background work. They went to other hospitals, they evaluated service lines, they understood what it would take to bring that service to us. And they also have been actively involved in the community to understand what the community needed. So I am so proud of this team and so proud of being able to provide those services here at our hospital, because that's what we're all about, trying to meet the needs of all of our community. So with that, I shall hand it back to you.
And we will hand it over to Rhonda Marks.
Well, like Karen said, we have met with leaders in the community for quite some time, a couple of years, just to identify the need in the community. And we do know the behavioral health population has increased all over. And we do have a service that we provide in our ED for those patients that come in crisis, but we thought, what could we do to help our community? So opening up a behavioral health clinic helps us provide counseling and medication management to those patients, hopefully before they get to that point. So we do provide services Tuesday through Friday, and we have a couple therapists here. Donica and Tracy is the manager of the Multi Specialty Center, where we do see our behavioral health patients. If you guys would like to talk about the hours of operation and what we provide.
Well, as Rhonda said, our hours of operation are Tuesday through Friday. We do have some evening hours, trying to accommodate as best we can to the needs of the community. We provide counseling services, which is Donica's specialty. We also provide medication management with our nurse practitioner, who is psych trained. So we're very fortunate to be able to provide those services. And we have seen, we are pretty new to being open, and have already seen exponential growth over the last several months. So we know the need is there, and we are happy to step up to the plate and be able to help our community.
All right, Donica, anything?
No.
Okay. Donica's a local girl, so
She
that's
is
exciting.
local.
She grew up here, so that's excellent.
exciting.
That's always excellent to have that local connection. So, all right, well, Teresa,
One quick second. I
Mayor
forgot.
is never done.
One thing I want to publicly say that we have a lot of things here in Rochelle that are supported by our legislators. And today, we are going to hear from Brad Fritz, our representative, but we also have representatives from U.S. Congressman Darren LaHood's office. Laura is here, and I really appreciate you being here. Congressman LaHood has been a great advocate for the city of Rochelle, and we appreciate both of you being here today. Absolutely. That's the end.
Okay. All right. Well, now we're going to hand it on to another politician, and we're going to go ahead and hear from our state representative, Bradley Fritz.
I'll be real brief. Thanks everybody for coming out. State Representative Brad Fritz. Mayor gave me a hat once when I started representing the city of Rochelle, and it says Rochelle, Illinois, and on the back it says Community of Opportunity. But what it really should say is community that never takes no for an answer. And that's each and every one of you. It's the chamber, it's the city government who backs you in those things. Right now, it's an incredibly tough time to be in the healthcare business. I know at a state level, between drugs and insurance and whatever else, it's incredibly difficult. And many, particularly independent rural hospitals are cutting services, going under, and having to merge with bigger networks. And it's just unbelievable to be here today where you guys are not only not cutting services, you're expanding and building and growing to provide for your community. And so I just want to commend you guys in that effort. I want to commend the city for supporting it and the community for continuing to support these services. So thank you so much for what you do.
All right. So we are going to cut a ribbon. They want to take the photo actually right here. So we're going to go ahead and line up here. We may have to do it a little bit on an angle, Jeff.
All right. All right. I'm going to snap a couple here really quick. There we go. Got it. And I'm ready whenever you guys are for the
All right.
actual ribbon cutting, but give me a countdown.
You give us a
Me
countdown.
get it? All right.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
There we go.